Alright, so I'm going to try to refrain from talking too much in this video just because there's not really that much to talk about. Also, again, I'm not using the headset. I say again, but this is the first time it's happened for this series. But I'm not using the headset, I'm using the controller, so the audio is probably a little bit lacking as far as quality goes, so I am sorry for that. But this is just, it's a little quicker and easier for me, and this series isn't really getting any support anyway, so at this point I'm mostly just trying to finish it up so that it's uploaded and done. So what we had going on here at the beginning is we finally go to war with the, we've been at war with the Myriad tribe, but now we're getting ready to actually take down their main fort, their main base, and win the fight with them. So that's pretty neat. We got that in here. That takes up the first chunk. Like I said, there's not really too much to say. Basically, you're just gonna cover whatever topic is going on in the little section. So yeah, this first chunk of video is literally just going to war with these assholes. Then there's some fighting, there's some traveling in the interim. I spent a lot of time in this video looking for captives so I can get side points to get my higher level spells. I also discovered a few new nifties, accidentally wandered into Gizmo. We'll get more into that later when we get there. For now, just try to enjoy the video. Once again, it's fast forward. At least keeping it fast forwarded until I get to where I have actual commentary again. Because, I mean, this... it's kind of boring, and there's a lot of content here for me to sift through. I recorded well more than I should have, because I didn't think to cut it whenever I was just wandering around exploring. And you guys don't want to watch 12 hours of me wandering around the wasteland. The game's great, but it honestly is just too repetitive for that. So, without further ado, I will catch you guys in the next segment.
You're feeling mighty low. Better than nothing. As long as karma exists, the world... You need to hit them where it hurts. Inflict as much suffering. You're the hammer on their nail. The dry grass looks like it would ignite easily. You just need to create a spark to light a fire. It burns brighter than the light. Heroes inspire in a way nothing else can. That's interesting. Pyros is left right there. Nice crackle. Just get to work on it. Make it frizzle. The wire claw looks like it's strong enough to pull down the gate. But you just need to aim straight, shoot and pull, and the gate will come. The Myriad tribe act on understanding of the greater good and a code of honor. They believe uniting the tribes is the only way to restore the peace. Anybody home? Yeah, work. He was hoping it wouldn't end this way. There's no reason to fight instead of uniting. It would be fighting over nothing. You fight for what matters. Today, you'll fight. The rival Sifu is defeated, and the destiny of their tribe is in your hands. You are free to choose their fate, but not free from the consequences of your choice. He'll leave it up to you to decide the fate of the rival Sifu, but you either stay true to the cause, or not loyal at all. It's black and white. Ending him will make him forget the hard fate that has been put upon him. This punishment is justice for the unjust. And with that, you're spinning your own fate, good or bad, never to be undone. One by one they'll fall, until everything is brought into subjection. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of. He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen. Your Sifu is pleased. Your help sealed. But he's still eager to seal the fate of the world. It's just a matter of time before... Fate is never fair, and it loves the fearless. It's your duty to make one thing happen. You've grown so much stronger than when you first met. And now, the tribe relies on your strength to take on the remaining rivals. He meant that everything that has happened to you has only made you stronger. It's the Myriad Boomerang.
Alright, yeah, so, right here, before we get too far gone, we just unlocked the tribal weapon for the Myriad tribe people. It's a boomerang. I didn't like it, and so I don't use it. I don't think it's very good. It is a tribe weapon, so you start out with all the attachments or upgrades or whatever you want to call them, the kung fu. But I don't particularly care. Now we're getting ready to wander into the chug yard and accidentally find Gizmo and the first hypoxia zone, as well as a nice little lore poster to go along with that, plus a nifty rocket enemy that has a bit of a unique interaction to him. So I don't spend very much time here. I do the fight, I go talk to Gizmo, I would take 3 steps into the zone, and then I retreat, when everything's said and done, I ended up leaving this zone for the very end game, because I wandered around in the wrong order, and I ended up killing the boss that's supposed to be the last one before I came to this one, because I wandered up there. I don't know why they send you to this one first, if it's like the hypoxia zone. It seems like it should be the last zone, especially since you get like the mech or whatever. But I mean, you know, whatever. It is what it is. Although I am excited for the mech, so that will be neat to see. But that's all I got for now.
You can do anything. The sky's the limit. Now, let's take this back to Earth. Wow, you really took that all the way down to the end, in flames. It's a wonder some of these up and downs still work. Guess they built machines better than the past.
The spent nuclear fuel that Toxanol dumped in the surf had detrimental effects on the marine habitats, while the overflowing landfills contaminated the groundwater. Combined, this sent their world hurtling on an inevitable road to ruin.
I need to brush up on my wonder, but I have a feeling he believes it was you that caused the bang at the yard. Oh, and he says he knows you. You used to call him Gizmo. He gave you the oil-greased hands when he taught you. Gizmo remembers you as a nice kitty, and he can still sense the warmth of your good heart. But Gizmo says how you experience a memory can be different. You know the story, but sometimes the truth it brings is personal. He'd lie if he claimed it was all good. You changed after your Mooma and Popsy passed, and he understands. Gizmo says he also has re-memories from the long gone, but unlike you, he doesn't. He understands history made Looper Loopin a big part of your past, your present, and soon, your future. You still believe there's some good in everyone. You still have hope. Gizmo understands you still have strong feelings, but urges you to keep them under control. Now you're getting into the dark groove. That's not a groove, it's a rat. And what's wrong with rats? I love rats. Groove, rat, whatever, you can still escape it. Escape it? No way. Enjoy it. Would like to know if you ever doubt the choices you made on the path that brought you to this point. Would you have been happy to... Figures you're either a rare person or a good liar. Maybe both. Sad to see the Tree of Life is going to die and take everything with it, but it's not like he didn't expect it. Understands why you're bent on finishing the world off. Supposes it's a mercy to make it faster. Wonders if you liked working with the Jagni. They always hunker down in their homes, gathering their things around. But that's not important. Gizmo says it's taken a long time to bring the past up to the present, and where you go from here is up to you. You need to set the past aside, at least for now. He can't leave the underyard as he has no protection against the vacuum in the dead zone, so you need to salvage scrap to upcycle the Mecton. You should return when you've retrieved the scrap. There's no time to waste if you want to make the Mecton strong enough to fight. That's what he decided to call it after he saw it for the first time. It's big and fluffy. That's accurate enough, if you can see past the blue colour, that is. Your lungs aren't built for this. There's short of breath and death to this zone. Better take care. He who half breathes, half lives. Look at that, right in the chug yard. Follow the rails and you'll find all sorts of little treasures scattered all over the place. Who do you think? You're not the first wanderer in these parts. Good work finding that track. They can teach you... Not enough key energy. Every day is a new chance to fulfill your destiny. Another one bites the dust. That's a Jagni tribe outpost.
The plague that's ruining the land needs to be stopped. Cheers that you're on the way to finish the world and yourself off. Says you're welcome back.
This one seems to be in good spirits despite being left here for dead. Has heard that you only follow your own personal code and is worried you've lost your respect for life. Asks you to do the right thing for the sake of... It's sad to see you're staying on this road to ruin and that you're so determined to help no one other than yourself. Getting darker around here by the minute. There's still time! That hasn't run yet! Oh, but it will, and we'll take our time to enjoy it. Just like you to enjoy the end of everything! Hey, even endings have to end.
Someone has
This
to...
bit has no relevance on anything. I honestly just like the fact that they added a little arcade game cabinet to the game for like as a puzzle. It was neat. I wish there was like some kind of reference on the game thing, but like on the screen whenever you turned it on, they probably couldn't get the rights for that. But I do like these little old world gadget puzzles. They're really cool. I do enjoy them. And you know, I honestly don't remember as to whether or not I have shown a fort fight yet. You wander into the fort, there's a bunch of regular guys, there's this one big chieftain dude. Whenever you get too close to the main door, the actual chief comes out. Like you have like the mini chief, his enforcer or whatever, then you have the actual chief. You defeat all the bandits, you get a free skill point, you get a captive with a side point, and you get some decent loot. I actually ended up breaking this quest so that I couldn't complete it because I was just wandering around. I didn't do them in the right order, and I completed the last one out of order, and then whenever I got to the last one, it sent me to it, and it was already completed, and it wouldn't let me finish it. So I don't know if they're going to patch that out or what. And then right here, since I'm still talking, I found this little upgrade bench up in the sky. There's a nice little tutorial associated with it. I kind of mostly skipped through it. I didn't skip through it, it's just fast forward, so you don't have very much time to look. But I take a second to look at upgrading my guns and armor, and then I take a long second to finally get my, I built a mace, but oh my god, that took so much to upgrade the material. Holy crap, that's expensive. At least early game. Late game, the scrap becomes no problem because you end up with a lot of stuff that you don't need, so you can just scrap it for goodies. But early game, yeah, scraps are off. Also, it does upset me that you can't upgrade the scrap gloves any. It would be very nice to be able to get them a level up. But, you know, whatever. Is what it is. Back to what I was saying. I built a mace because the damage output is just moderately obscene. Also, you may notice I'm in new armor here. I got some better armor earlier in the video. Not later on. Earlier in the video that I equipped. It'll end up getting changed out again later, but I'm pretty sure there's commentary for that, so it's not that big of a deal. Here's where I start making the mace. It was fast, and it did, like, crazy freaking damage. I end up waiting around so long because it says I get an add-on, add-ons 1, but I couldn't figure out how to put the add-on on. Like, it lied to me. It wouldn't let me put it on. So I spent a long time trying to figure out how to do that, and then I go look at the Kung Fu a little bit, and then after that, I wander off over to an area where I try to use the Clonk Fist, but it won't let me because it's not high enough level. So we begin to wander off to go get the upgrade for that, and the claw bar so that I can get into the super secret areas that I wanted to get into. I suppose technically at this point I probably am just wandering around. No, because whenever I did the wandering it's actually off recording, so never mind. This was intended to be uploaded. So I do hope you enjoyed it, and we will be cutting the video here shortly, and this is all I have to say for this one. Again, commentary should be returning here within a few videos or so. I'm not entirely certain how long, but it shouldn't be too terribly long at this point. Alright, I think we're going to cut this one here. Thank you everybody so much for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to like, share, comment, follow, and subscribe. You can also check out Snowflake on Twitter for updates on when videos come out. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye for now.